Starseed from Gaia, the abundance you have been told to earn was always already yours, written into your cosmic blueprint before you ever took your first breath on this planet. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I am speaking to you directly, not as someone observing your journey from a distance, but as one who has watched your soul carry the weight of lack across lifetimes. A weight that was never meant to be yours. This transmission arrives from the Arcturian Council at a precise moment in your activation, not a moment too early, not a moment too late. You are receiving this now because something inside you has already cracked open, and what is pouring through is the remembrance that wealth, flow, and abundance are not rewards for suffering. They are the natural state of a soul aligned with its origin. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to release the false codes of scarcity that were installed during your time on Gaia, and how to realign with the prosperity frequency that your Arcturian lineage encoded into your very design. But here is the first revelation. You were never meant to beg the material world for what the cosmos already assigned to you. Spending freely is not recklessness. For a starseed in alignment, it is an act of trust in the source that never runs dry. You did not scroll to this by mistake. This message moved through the field and found you because your soul called it in. Something in you is ready to stop apologizing for wanting more, stop shrinking around money, and stop pretending that struggle makes you more spiritual. It does not. Alignment does. Like this transmission to signal to your star family, I am ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you are stepping fully into your cosmic inheritance. Comment 999 if you feel the remembrance returning right now. Declare your galactic intention below and reply to another soul to amplify the signal across the collective field. This is not content, this is a code, and your soul has been waiting to receive it. You are not here by accident, and here is what most starseeds have never been told. The reason you've been cycling through scarcity, guilt, and contraction around money isn't because you lack discipline or desire. It's because somewhere deep in your energy field, a distortion was installed, a frequency that whispered you were not meant for abundance here. That wealth belonged to those who didn't feel as deeply, who didn't see as clearly, who weren't carrying the kind of light you carry. And you believed it, not because you were weak, but because the distortion was ancient and it felt like truth. Imagine a beautiful celestial tapestry, woven with threads of pure light and cosmic potential, and then someone drapes a heavy gray shroud over it, obscuring its brilliance. That shroud is the distortion, a pervasive energetic lie that has settled upon so many of us who carry starseed origins. It's a whisper that suggests our innate spiritual depth, our heightened sensitivity, our brilliant inner light, are somehow incompatible with earthly prosperity. It plants a seed of doubt, suggesting that true abundance is reserved for those who tread more conventionally, those who don't perceive the energetic currents, those who don't carry the same vibrant luminescence. And we, in our earnestness to navigate this dense realm, often absorb this distortion, not out of frailty, but because it's been woven into the very fabric of collective consciousness for eons, masquerading as an immutable law. This is the soul amnesia that keeps starseeds living below their frequency. You came here encoded with abundance. You came here carrying the memory of entire civilizations that operated from overflow, from harmonic exchange, from the understanding that wealth is simply energy and motion, but Earth's density. Its inherited stories about suffering, sacrifice, and unworthiness layered themselves over your original codes. And slowly, money became something you feared, something you chased but never fully let in, something that felt spiritually dangerous to want too much of. Think of your soul as a magnificent crystalline library holding within its architecture the blueprints of entire galaxies. Within these sacred texts are the principles of pure abundance, of civilizations that existed in a state of perpetual overflow, where resources flowed like life-giving rivers, not as commodities to be hoarded, but as expressions of conscious creation and reciprocal energy. You arrived on Earth carrying these profound memories, this innate understanding of harmonic exchange, where giving and receiving were seamless, interconnected currents. Yet, the pervasive density of this planetary experience, steeped in ancient narratives of struggle, of the virtue of sacrifice, of inherent unworthiness, began to overlay these original codes. Like dust settling on a pristine mirror, these earthbound stories obscured your inherent truth. The very concept of wealth became perverted, transmuted from divine energy into something to be feared, something to be pursued with a desperate, often futile, grasping, or something so spiritually perilous that to desire it felt like a betrayal of your very essence. Some transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. The Arcturian Council has been transmitting a very specific message to those who are ready to receive it. And it is this: abundance is not a reward for spiritual progress. It is the natural state of a being operating in alignment with their galactic blueprint. You were never meant to struggle financially while doing the work of awakening. That narrative was a distortion, a suppression code designed to keep high-frequency beings small, distracted, and dependent. Because a starseed who is financially free is a starseed who can move without limitation, who can build, create, travel, heal, teach, and activate without asking permission from a system that was never designed for their frequency. Imagine your galactic blueprint as a celestial map, intricately detailed with the very essence of your soul's purpose and potential. The Arcturians, with their profound wisdom, are broadcasting a truth that resonates deep within the core of your being. True abundance isn't a prize you win after climbing the ladder of spiritual achievement. It is the inherent, effortless expression of a soul living in perfect attunement with its divine design. The idea that awakening the spirit necessitates a life of financial precarity is a meticulously crafted illusion, a carefully coded suppression intended to dim the radiance of beings like you. Why? Because a starseed unbound by financial constraints is a force of nature, unhindered in their capacity to manifest, to innovate, to spread healing, to ignite consciousness, and to fulfill their cosmic mission without seeking validation or clearance from systems that were never built to accommodate your luminous frequency. So the question is not whether you deserve wealth. The question is whether you're willing to release the distortion that convinced you otherwise. The first phase of this activation begins with decoding the scramble. Your soul's signal, the one broadcasting your original galactic codes, has been running through layers of inherited belief. Beliefs about money being evil, about spiritual people needing to be poor to stay pure, about wealth corrupting the heart. These are not your beliefs. They were placed in your field through generations of conditioning, through collective fear, through systems that profited from your smallness. And until you see them clearly, until you hold them up to the light and say, "This is not mine, this was never mine," your abundance codes will remain dormant beneath the noise. The distortion is not your destiny. It is simply the first thing you must see. This is akin to finding a precious jewel buried beneath layers of rubble. The initial, crucial step is to meticulously excavate to identify the foreign materials that have obscured your innate brilliance. These layers are composed of deeply ingrained societal and ancestral programming. The insidious whispers that equate divinity with destitution, that deem material wealth inherently corrupting to a pure spirit, that cast wealth as a dangerous siren song luring souls away from their sacred path. These are not authentic echoes of your soul's truth. They are borrowed narratives, implanted through millennia of collective conditioning, fueled by pervasive fear, and perpetuated by structures that benefit from your perceived limitations. Until you can stand before these imposed beliefs, not with judgment, but with clear-eyed recognition, until you can declare with unwavering conviction, "This is not my truth. This was never my truth." Your inherent abundance codes will remain veiled, silenced by the cacophony of inherited scarcity. The distortion, this pervasive energetic misalignment, is not your destined path. It is merely the first veil you are called to lift. The second phase is remembering that your DNA is not ordinary. Every starseed carries within their cellular structure a kind of galactic instruction set, a living record of who they were before this incarnation, what they mastered, what they built, what they knew. And one of the things encoded in that blueprint is the frequency of abundance without shame. In your star lineage, there was no separation between spiritual richness and material richness. They were understood as one field. A healer who lived in poverty was seen not as holy, but as blocked, as someone who had not yet integrated the full spectrum of energy flow. Wealth was circulation. It was proof that life force was moving freely through a being. Your DNA remembers this, and it is waiting for you to remember it too. Delve now into the very essence of your being, into the intricate symphony of your DNA. Within each strand lies an ancient cosmic library, a living archive of your soul's journey across galaxies and lifetimes. This is not merely biological code. It is a profound instruction manual, a vibrant testament to the mastery, the creation, and the wisdom you have embodied in realms beyond this earth. Woven into this sacred tapestry is the potent frequency of abundance, unburdened by guilt or shame. In your ancestral star homes, the concepts of spiritual opulence and material prosperity were not disparate entities, but two inseparable facets of the same divine energy. A spiritual practitioner who existed in a state of material lack was not revered as holier, but recognized as energetically stagnant a soul yet to fully embrace the seamless flow of universal life force. Wealth, in its truest form, was understood as the visible manifestation of this vital circulation, irrefutable evidence that the divine spark of life was moving unimpeded through a being. Your very cellular memory holds this truth. It resonates within you, patiently awaiting your conscious remembrance. The third phase is about anchoring your higher self fully into this dimension. Because many starseeds float, they access beautiful frequencies in meditation, in moments of deep inner work, but then they return to the same patterns in their daily life. They don't bring the higher template down. They don't let their expanded awareness touch their finances, their choices, their relationship with spending and receiving. And this is where the gap lives. Awakening is not meant to be a private experience. It is meant to be integrated into the texture of your life. Every transaction, every investment, every moment you choose to spend money freely, not recklessly but freely, is an act of energetic trust. It is your higher self saying, "I believe in flow. I believe in return. I believe I am worthy of circulation." Consider the profound act of grounding your celestial essence into the tangible reality of this earthly plane. Many starseeds possess an extraordinary ability to soar into luminous realms during meditation or periods of deep spiritual communion, yet they often find themselves adrift upon returning to the mundane currents of daily existence. The challenge lies not in accessing these higher vibrations, but in integrating that expanded consciousness into the very fabric of your lived experience. This means allowing your awakened awareness to permeate every aspect of your life, including the often neglected territories of your financial landscape, your decision-making processes, and your fundamental relationship with the energetic dance of spending and receiving. The chasm between your spiritual insights and your material reality can only be bridged when awakening becomes an embodied practice, not an ethereal escape. Every exchange, every financial consideration, every conscious choice to deploy resources with mindful generosity, not extravagance, but a sacred freedom, becomes a profound affirmation of energetic trust. It is the resonant declaration of your higher self. I am a conduit for divine flow. I trust in the reciprocal nature of abundance. I honor my worthiness to participate in this cosmic circulation. The fourth phase is understanding that your frequency is a transmission. You do not need to explain your abundance to anyone. You do not need to justify your desires or defend your worthiness. When you walk in alignment with your galactic blueprint, when you stop contracting around money and begin to let it move through you with ease and trust, you emit something, a field, a resonance, and that resonance activates others. Starseeds who are still asleep in their scarcity patterns begin to stir when they encounter one who has broken through. This is part of your mission, not just to awaken spiritually, but to demonstrate what a free, fully activated, abundantly alive starseed looks like in a human body. On this earth, in this timeline, recognize that your very energetic signature is a beacon, a broadcast that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. You are not obligated to elucidate the origins of your abundance, to rationalize your aspirations, or to defend your inherent right to prosperity. When you embody the harmony of your galactic design, when you cease to constrict around financial energy and instead allow it to flow through you with grace and unwavering trust, you project an undeniable aura, a palpable field of resonance. This energetic emanation has the power to stir the sleeping souls of fellow starseeds who may still be ensnared in the web of scarcity. Their dormant patterns begin to awaken as they encounter your liberated frequency. This, in essence, is a profound aspect of your sacred mission. to not only transcend your own spiritual slumber, but to serve as a living testament, a vibrant demonstration of what a starseed, fully awakened, energetically sovereign, and materially liberated embodies within the human form on this cherished earth in this pivotal epoch. The fifth phase is learning to trust the timing. Many of you have waited. You have done the inner work, cleared the trauma, raised your vibration, aligned your intentions, and still the material shift felt slow. This was not failure. This was calibration. The universe was not withholding from you. It was preparing the field to hold the level of abundance that matches your actual frequency, not the frequency you performed, but the one you genuinely embodied. The delays were divine architecture, and now, right now, in this particular window of Earth's energetic shift, the timeline is accelerating. What once took years is compressing into months. What once required perfect conditions is arriving through unexpected channels. Because the planet itself is upgrading, and so are you. And when a starseed's inner frequency matches the outer field, the flow becomes undeniable. Embrace the profound wisdom of divine timing. Many of you have endured lengthy periods of patient waiting, diligently undertaking inner healing, releasing ancestral trauma, elevating your energetic resonance, and meticulously aligning your intentions, only to perceive the material manifestations as glacially slow. Understand this, it was not a deficiency on your part, nor a cosmic withholding. It was a masterful calibration, an intricate preparation of the energetic fields to harmoniously sustain the level of abundance that authentically mirrors your soul's true frequency. Not a frequency you projected, but one you profoundly embodied. These perceived delays were not obstacles, but elements of divine architecture, meticulously designed. And now, in this extraordinary temporal nexus as Earth undergoes its profound energetic metamorphosis, the acceleration of your manifestation is imminent. What once required years is now condensing into months. Opportunities once contingent upon perfectly aligned circumstances are manifesting through unforeseen conduits. This synchronized awakening is fueled by the planet's own evolutionary upgrade, an ascension that mirrors your own. And when your inner energetic frequency aligns with the prevailing cosmic currents, the flow of abundance becomes not just possible, but an undeniable, exhilarating reality. The sixth phase is releasing the guilt. This is perhaps the most tender part of the transmission. So many of you have allowed yourself to come close to abundance, to touch it, to almost receive it, and then you pulled back, because some part of you felt guilty. Guilty that others have less. Guilty that wanting more seemed selfish. Guilty that you could not explain your gifts in a way the world would validate. And so you shrank. You undercharged. You gave too much away. You diminished your own needs to protect the comfort of those around you. But hear this clearly. Your poverty does not serve those in poverty. Your wealth, held in frequency, circulated with intention, used in alignment with your mission, creates. It opens doors. It funds healing. It demonstrates possibility. You cannot give from a depleted field. You cannot build what you came here to build from a place of constant financial anxiety. Release the guilt. It was never a virtue. It was a suppression code, and you are done carrying it. This is perhaps the most delicate and deeply personal aspect of this unfolding revelation, the surrender of guilt. How many times have you extended your hand towards abundance, felt its luminous potential, only to recoil perhaps at the last moment? This hesitation often stems from a pervasive sense of guilt, a feeling of unease that others may possess less, a belief that desiring more is inherently selfish, or an inability to articulate the profound value of your unique gifts in a way that garners validation. Consequently, you may have inadvertently diminished your own radiance, undercharged for your invaluable services, or given away your energy without adequate energetic reciprocity, all in an effort to buffer the discomfort of those around you. But hear this truth with the clarity of a cosmic bell. Your personal scarcity does not alleviate the suffering of others. Conversely, your abundance, when held with integrity, circulated with conscious intention, and wielded in service to your divine mission, becomes a powerful catalyst for creation. It unlocks opportunities, provides the resources for profound healing, and serves as a tangible beacon of what is possible. You cannot pour from an empty vessel. You cannot construct the magnificent reality you are destined to build from a space of perpetual financial unease. Therefore, release the chains of guilt. It has never been a marker of spiritual virtue, but rather a sophisticated suppression code. And your time of carrying its weight is irrevocably over. The seventh phase is the integration of knowing, the full cellular acknowledgement that you are allowed to be rich. Not someday. Not after you've healed enough, worked enough, proven enough. Now. In this body. In this lifetime. As a fully embodied, wide-awake, deeply feeling, cosmically connected human being. You are allowed to spend money freely because you trust that it returns. You are allowed to receive without guilt because you know that abundance is not a finite resource taken from someone else. It is an infinite field that expands the moment. More beings choose to occupy it without fear. And you are one of those beings. You were always one of those beings. This is the seventh, and perhaps most transformative phase, the profound, cellular integration of knowing. It is the deep, embodied acknowledgement that you are not merely permitted, but inherently entitled to experience true wealth. Not, in some distant future, contingent upon achieving a nebulous state of healing, completing an arduous amount of work, or irrefutably proving your worthiness. But now, within this physical form, in this current lifetime, as a fully present, vibrantly awake, deeply sensitive, and cosmically interwoven human being, you possess the inherent right to spend money with conscious freedom, rooted in the absolute trust that it will return to you, amplified and refined. You are liberated to receive with an unburdened heart, understanding that abundance is not a zero-sum game, where one person's gain necessitates another's loss. Instead, it is an infinite, ever-expanding energetic field that grows and flourishes the moment more souls choose to inhabit it without the constricting grip of fear. And you, dear one, are unequivocally one of those souls. You have always been one of them. Here is the ultimate truth of this transmission. You did not come to Earth to survive. You came to demonstrate what it looks like when a starseed operates in full galactic alignment, spiritually open, energetically sovereign, and materially free. The version of you that hoards, contracts, second-guesses every purchase, apologizes for wanting a beautiful life. That version was running on a distorted frequency. And that frequency is dissolving now. What is emerging in its place is the original you, the one who knows that money is just energy, that your presence is your value, that the universe is not punishing you, it is responding to you. And the more you vibrate in the truth of your birthright, the more the outer world reshapes itself around that signal. This is the ultimate revelation of this sacred message. Your journey to Earth was never intended to be a mere act of survival. You arrived with a far grander purpose, to embody and demonstrate the exquisite harmony of a starseed operating in complete galactic alignment. Spiritually expansive, energetically self-possessed, and materially liberated, the fragmented version of you, characterized by hesitation, contraction around resources, indecision in every transaction, and a tendency to apologize for embracing a life of beauty and grace. That persona was operating on a corrupted, distorted frequency, and that frequency is now rapidly dissolving. What is emerging from its dissolution is your original essence, your true cosmic self, the one who inherently understands that money is simply a form of circulating energy, that your very presence holds immeasurable value, and that the universe is not a punitive force but a responsive echo to your energetic vibration. As you ascend into the radiant truth of your innate birthright, the external world will invariably rearrange itself, mirroring and amplifying that powerful, luminous signal. If you are hearing this, it is not by accident. You were guided here because something inside you was ready to remember, ready to stop fighting the flow, ready to say yes to the life your soul actually came here to live, the one that includes joy, ease, expansion, and yes, financial abundance without apology. This convergence, this moment of hearing these words, is no cosmic coincidence. You have been divinely guided to this space, because a profound readiness has awakened within you, a readiness to remember your true nature, a readiness to cease resisting the natural currents of universal flow, a readiness to wholeheartedly embrace the life your soul yearns to experience, a life brimming with unadulterated joy, effortless ease, boundless expansion, and yes, the unapologetic embrace of financial abundance. Tonight, before you sleep, Say this aloud with full presence. I am allowed to be wealthy. I receive freely. I spend freely. I trust a flow of abundance as my natural state. I remember who I am. And I am no longer small. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments. Something real. What is one old story about money you are choosing to release right now? Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content. It's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space. And we're just getting started.